Hello everybody, how are you? And welcome to the another episode of Cup of Tea with Roop. So today I want to talk about something which is trolling around on the Facebook from a while, and it starts with some pictures of a man or woman, and then they will write underneath, there might be some kind of statement saying real man would not do this, real men do this, real men do that. I am just wondering, who are these real men? You know, we're putting so much pressure on each other, trying to make everybody perfect, trying to make everybody, okay, you need to act right, you need to act in a perfect way, whereas we need to allow people and provide them the safest environment by saying it, okay, you're not a perfect man, you're not a perfect woman, but you know what, I am still going to love you. Now don't get me wrong, when I say the safest place, I am not saying that you are promoting violence against men or women. I am saying that giving them the opportunities, just telling them, I know you have a struggles, I know there are some things that you and I need to grow in, but what we need to do is we need to be kind to each other, and I'm not gonna judge you, I'm not gonna put a pressure on you to be a perfect man or a woman, but I am going to work on our flaws together in a respectful way. There is no such thing, real men and women. We are all having issues. We all are born with some kind of shortcomings. We are all born with some kind of little things that we need to work on. We all have a broken identities, and over the time, as we learn more about ourselves, we work on those things, right? So I've been meaning to make a video from a while, but I went through a phase of transitioning and I've been busy in my life, and that's why I couldn't do it. But these things I was reading, it was literally grieving my heart that how much pressure we are putting on each other, that we imagine some fairy tale story and then we forget about the real struggles. The real struggles are that there are men and a woman as well. They have issues. They're so much broken. Their identity is being labeled with something else. Their identity is being stolen. They are pressurized to be perfect, and you know what they do? They get so pressured that they would say, you know what, this is who I am, deal with it. I am never going to acknowledge there is anything wrong with me. I am never going to work. Whereas if we change our approach, if we say it's okay to be not so perfect, I'm going to love you still, I am still going to adore you, I am still going to focus on all the positive things, I am not going to compare you with anybody, but I'm going to love you for who you are. And are you willing to take this journey with me? Are you willing to walk with me? Are you willing to work on our problems? This is how you do, because we are all having some kind of struggles in our life. Nobody's perfect, and sometimes we put our standards so much higher that it's hard to climb those walls. There's nothing wrong with having high standards. There is something wrong when we are constantly judging other people, when we are constantly asking people to be somebody else. You watch some movie, you come home, you imagine the guy in a perfect way. They never portray a guy being a weak man. They never portray a guy crying behind the closed door. There is always a hero. There are always somebody. He's always portrayed as a stronger man. So what happens? And you long for that man, there's nothing wrong with that, but you don't need to replace your loved one with some movie characters. They are getting paid to do the show for an hour or so, but you are dealing with the real people are those you're meeting in day-to-day life. They're broken. They have a struggle of their own, yet they are willing to change. So let's not put too much pressure on each other. Let's embrace each other the way we are. Let's provide safest environment for both men and women, and just allow them to grow through their weak points. Allow them. I wouldn't even say those are the weak points. I think those are the little bits and pieces, the things are not in the right place. We need to just kind of help each other to grow stronger, you know. And the life is an adventure. If you don't have a flaws, you have nothing to work on it. It's gonna be so super smooth. So challenges of our life, they make our story beautiful. So rather than being brutal to each other, that why you're not acting like that, why you're not like a Tom Cruise, why you're not like that, Vin Diesel, or whoever is your favorite hero. I'm just want to encourage you that if you have a boyfriend, if you have a partner, if you have a father, if you have a brother, whoever you have in your life, just tell them you are a real man because you are not afraid from showing your vulnerability to me. Let's encourage men in our life. And I'm really thankful for my father and my brother and for all the loved ones that I ever came across with. So with this note, I'm gonna end, and let's slurp. You have a lovely night. Bye for now.